Welcome back to Roots and Roasts. Today we're diving into how to properly care for one of the most sculptural houseplants you can grow indoors, the Philodendron Selloum, also known as Philodendron bipinnatifidum or Tree Philodendron. This is a plant that rewards consistent, well-informed care with bold tropical foliage and strong, upright growth. Let's break it all down. Philodendron Selloum is native to the subtropical rainforests of South America, Brazil, Bolivia, Argentina, and Paraguay. In its natural habitat, it grows as a sprawling, tree-like understory plant. Indoors, it stays much more manageable, usually topping out around 4 to 5 feet, but its deeply lobed leaves can easily span over 2 feet across. So give it some space. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light. That's your sweet spot. Too much direct sun, and those iconic lobes will burn. Too little light, and your plant will get leggy with smaller, spaced-out leaves. Let's talk watering, because for Philodendron Selloum, how and when you water can be the difference between thriving tropical growth and root rot. This plant doesn't want to stay bone dry, but it also hates sitting in soggy soil. So here's how to strike that perfect balance. Important. Always empty the saucer or cache pot 15 minutes after watering to prevent root rot from standing water. Spring, summer. More frequent watering during the plant's active growth phase. Check soil every 5 to 7 days. Fall, winter. Growth slows, and so should your watering. Always let the soil dry out more between sessions. Check every 10 to 14 days. Not all dry soil looks dry at the surface. Here's how to assess moisture deeper where roots actually absorb it. Finger test. Insert your finger up to the second knuckle. If it feels dry down there, it's time to water. Wooden skewer. Push it deep into the soil, wait a few seconds, then remove. If it comes out clean and dry, water. If damp soil sticks, wait a few more days. Moisture meter. A simple tool for consistent results. Look for a reading around 3 to 4 before watering. Yellowing leaves from the base, usually a sign of overwatering or poor drainage. Pause watering, check that the pot has drainage holes, and aerate the topsoil. Curling, drooping, or crispy leaf edges, typically a sign of underwatering or low humidity. Increase watering frequency slightly, and consider a humidity tray or humidifier if your air is dry. Bonus tip. If the soil feels dry but the pot still feels heavier than expected, moisture may be trapped at the bottom. Let's sit another day and recheck. That weight tells you more than the top layer ever could. This is a plant that grows wide and tall, so choose a heavy or wide-based pot that won't tip. Always use a pot with drainage holes. Avoid decorative containers with no escape route for water. They lead to root rot fast. Repot every 18 to 24 months or when roots start poking out of the drainage holes. Move up only one pot size at a time. Too much extra soil increases the risk of overwatering. Spring or early summer is your best window for repotting. Philodendron Selloum loves rich, aerated soil. Use this proven Aroid-friendly blend. 2 parts peat moss or cocoa coir, 1 part perlite for drainage, 1 part compost or worm castings for nutrients. This balance allows for moisture retention without waterlogging. During the growing season, spring through early fall, feed your Selloum every 4 to 6 weeks with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength. Hold off in winter when growth naturally slows. Philodendron Selloum prefers humidity above 50%, but it will tolerate average indoor conditions. Humidity tips. Group with other plants. Use a humidifier or place the pot on a pebble tray filled with water. Just don't let the pot sit in water. Also, make sure there's good airflow. This helps prevent mold and pests. Keep an eye out for mealybugs, spider mites, and fungus gnats. These pests thrive in poor air circulation and overly damp soil. Routine care to prevent pests. Wipe leaves monthly with a damp cloth. Allow the topsoil to dry slightly between waterings. Treat outbreaks with neem oil or insecticidal soap spray. Don't be afraid to prune yellow or damaged leaves at the base. This encourages healthy new growth and prevents the plant from wasting energy. Also, rotate your plant monthly so it grows evenly in all directions. Let's recap some advanced care notes. Never let it sit in water. Clean the leaves. Dust blocks photosynthesis. Avoid cold drafts. It prefers temperatures above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. With the right mix of indirect light, moderate watering, and rich soil, your Philodendron Selloum will thrive indoors for years. If this helped you care for your Selloum, give us a like and subscribe for more plant care tutorials from Roots and Roasts. And drop a comment below. What plant should we cover next? Thanks for watching.